Welcome inside the Rams facility as we continue to prepare for Super Bowl 53. Our Patriots game plan for the Super Bowl is one that is aggressive and focuses on minimizing their schemes from beating our talent, as we believe we have more big-time playmakers on our side. Defensively, we've been predominantly a zone team over the past half of the season. We've kept it simple to allow our athletes to play fast, which is the strength of our defense. Through our self-scouting process, we know our defense is full of playmakers, speed, and are especially great at tackling in open space. This will be huge against the Patriots, a team that traditionally loves to create run-after-the-catch plays for their playmakers. I do fear that our keep-it-simple approach in this game could come back to bite us if we don't change some of our approach coming into the Super Bowl. We know from Wade Phillips' days in Denver, the only way to create an uncomfortable Tom Brady is by affecting his receivers and the offense's rhythm. When we do play our zone coverages, mostly cover 3, we need to make sure our pre-snap games are unpredictable and hard to read. We cannot afford to give away the look to Tom Brady before he snaps the ball. You simply cannot line up and beat the Patriots or Tom Brady. He's too smart at the line of scrimmage. And Josh McDaniels is way too good with all the different type of zone beaters he has in his playbook. I think our best way of attacking the Pats in this game is by playing mostly man coverage. The Chiefs suffered in man last week, but we do have better cover guys and athletes than they do. And they played a lot of too deep safety looks, which we're definitely going to avoid. We have to get physical with their receivers and be aggressive on the short timing routes especially. This is going to be crucial early in the game, and we need to stress to our players that we can't allow simple throws from Tom Brady like 5-yard swing passes to James White. It's just going to allow Tom Brady to get too comfortable, and it's almost impossible to beat him when he's comfortable. Everything will be geared towards taking away the middle of the field in the passing game. Our corners will play with inside leverage and force Tom to throw deep outside the numbers and make their outside receivers, Dorsett and Hogan, beat us. I'm not worried about Chris Hogan much. He's mostly a product of their scheme, and he's definitely not a burner. I think Talib can completely erase him from the game. If we do decide to match up Marcus Peters on Philip Dorsett, we could be susceptible to a couple of plays down the field. Marcus has not had a very good year this year and is prone to bite on a fake or two, but if he plays smart, he does have the potential to jump a route and get an interception, which would be massive for our team. We don't really have anyone who can guard Edelman one-on-one. Roby Coleman is our best bet, matching quickness with quickness, but he'll definitely have a tough time by himself a majority of the time. So a double is going to be needed to take away the Pats' money routes across the middle. They love to motion Edelman into the slot on third down, and probably having Corey Littleton patrolling the middle in some sort of zone will be our best bet to get in the passing lanes. Treating James White like a receiver by tracking him with one of our safeties, Joyner or Johnson, on every down should at least make it challenging for them to create matchups with him one-on-one in the passing game. We just simply can't afford to put a linebacker on him, especially on third down. Gronkowski is another issue. Our defense really hasn't played well against some of the worst tight ends in the league, so it's going to be difficult to play against Gronk. He isn't the same player he used to be, but by chipping him at the line early in his route and having possibly Mark Barron track him in man coverage could be fine on third down. This could mean sacrificing our fourth rusher at times and maybe have a delayed rush on Brady, but it's probably worth it to take Gronk's speed away from his game. I worry about this element with Gronk in the run game as well, because Barron and Littleton, they are no match for Rob in the run game. They're just too small, and if Rob can get a hand on them, they're definitely in trouble. So we're going to have to make sure that our defensive line is going to have to win at the point of attack. we have to commit extra guys to shutting down the run game as well. And it's going to be difficult to take away all they want to do in the passing game as well as shutting down the run. But it's going to be crucial early in the game. Sony Michel is definitely a dangerous running back. He doesn't exactly have breakaway speed, but he has great vision and one-cut ability. When they do go big with James Devlin in the game, we have to make sure that we sub in Epucam for Roby Coleman and bring our safeties down in the box. I think it is crucial early on to take away the run game so that their play action doesn't really get in a rhythm. That could be trouble if they can establish the run. Lastly, when pressuring Brady, we want to mostly avoid blitzing. Wade will have probably 1 or 2 big downs and blitzes that we want to go to, but rushing 4 is pretty much the way to go here. Donald will likely be doubled a lot, and Belichick will make sure he's going to be out of this game the most he can. So we need to find our best matchup for Ndamukong Suh and Dante Fowler on big third downs. Not allowing Brady to step up is going to be the biggest key for sure. Pressure up the middle, even if it's with a blitz at times, is an absolute must. Getting hits on him, being physical, is going to be a huge key to winning this game. Offensively, it's definitely not going to be easy. The Patriots have certainly improved their defense as of late, and their secondary is one of the best in the game. First things first, we need to take care of Trey Flowers. He's a game wrecker and a very underrated player. We just can't afford him to get into Jared Goff's face. They also run a ton of cover zero style blitzes. That could be trouble for Goff in his first couple third down attempts. They love to do this on third down, and we need to make sure that there's some easy reads for him to go to early in this game. Against the Chiefs, they played exclusively man coverage and pretty much doubled Tyreek Hill all game. That's not good news for Brandon Cooks because he'll likely see a lot of the same looks, and Jared probably won't have a lot of options in this game to go to him down the field. I just don't think they're going to vary a ton from what they did in the AFC Championship game. They're a traditional man coverage team, and they're definitely really good at it. The Chiefs barely possess the ball, and that's going to be an issue if our defense can't get off the field. We need to make sure that we run the football as well so that we can establish the time of possession. So our running backs are going to have to be key in this game, both in the run and the pass game, to win. Running the ball, even if it isn't always effective, will be a must to maintain balance in this game. Against a Belichick team, we can't have an unbalanced offense. We need to give the ball to Todd Gurley early and see if he can get comfortable early on and get going. Hopefully he's 100% and can have a huge effect on this game. If he's not, CJ Anderson has had success against this team in the past, and we have confidence he can carry us in this game. Play action could be huge against this defense, especially on first down if ran correctly. A couple easy completions I think will be ideal for Jared to get our offense going. And isolating our running backs and tight ends on their linebackers could be a huge advantage for us. Their linebackers aren't the most athletic, and they love to send blitzes with Dante Hightower and Kyle Van Noy, so our interior offensive line needs to be prepared for that. Their corners are extremely good, and like I said, playing man coverage, we need to avoid their physicality at the line. So our game plan is probably going to have a lot of tight sets, bunches, and incorporating a lot of motions, pick plays, and crossing routes. We need to be able to confuse them and rub them into each other to get separation. They'll likely stick Stephon Gilmore on Rob Woods, so we need to be prepared to free him up on third down because he is our go-to guy in those situations. Lastly, on offense, we need to be aggressive. We need to go for it on fourth down. A couple of trick plays that should be added to the playbook this week for the Super Bowl that we could run even early in this game. This game plan, I think, will give us the best chance to hoist the Lombardi Trophy against the Patriots, and we are confident that our talent will outdo their schemes. What's going on, Bottom Line viewers? It's Mitch here. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. That's the perspective of a Rams coach coming into Super Bowl 53 against the New England Patriots. If you did enjoy this game plan type of video, Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for more NFL and bottom line view. Let me know if I missed anything with the Rams game plan and if you enjoyed that style of video. It's Mitch once again at the Bottom Line View. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe. Peace out.